Oh, okay, so, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you see my whole body?
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm going to come closer to you so we don't have to worry about being parked. Okay, so, as you all know, Ellie and I have been posting some videos. We started with sort of a pre-challenge challenge, which was stupid because really it was my challenge. Finally, last night I got online. Can you stop moving around side to side, please? Finally, I got online and discovered a few things. So we have some housekeeping we need to do to make sure I'm like official and everything. So technically, my challenge started, I think it was 19 days ago now. Although I think in one part online it says 33 or 34, but it's really, could you please stop doing that?
It's mosquitoes.
It's no mosquitoes, Ellie, it's your imagination. So, we are in the Four River Sanctuary at Drew Falls in Portland, Maine.
Waterfall.
Yep, which is where I'm from. And according to this, I'm supposed to tell you first name Lori, last name Griswold-Craft, most days. And I live in Portland, Maine. And my starting weight and measurements is an interesting thing. So 18 days ago, I was too chicken to step really on the scale. Okay, that's not true. 18 days ago, I stepped on the scale and I was too scared to admit to everybody that I weighed 312 pounds, which was up from my lowest so far, around 275 with Visalis. So I actually gained some weight, and this is all really embarrassing, and I don't want to dwell in it. The interesting thing, though, is that in March of 2012, my hips, this area, you can pan down, this big, like, bottom belly, was 91 inches around. And by, what?
It's gone.
Oh my gosh. Ellie, are you on me?
It's a spider.
Oh, for crying out loud. My bad for trying to do this in the woods with you.
Alright.
So anyway, in April, hello, over here.
Okay.
In April, my hips have gone from 91 to 83 inches around. Pan down, thank you. Up, back up, back up. Now, as of today, and really paying attention to what I've been doing for the last week and a half or so, and this is officially my real, like, start, although I think I have to count the last 19 days, because really, to be fair, it's all part of the process, getting your head straight around this stuff. So my weight today, according to the two scales we have, which they're both wrong, and I know this, is somewhere between 289 and 307, which is a really big spread, I know, so I'm going to have to do the spread most of the time until I finally get to, like, the doctor's office and get an official weight. But that's down from just a week ago. I was still 296 to 312 on those same two scales. So I'm down a few pounds already in a week. The biggest news is that this part, pan down, around here in the middle, back up, the fattest part of my lower tummy is down to 63 inches.
Woo!
Which is unbelievable to me. That's all the way down from 83. So, and then originally 91 when I started with Visalis. So I am down a total of somewhere around 20-something inches. Maybe a little more than that, actually. 30-something inches. Right through here, which is about as big as my daughter is around. I've lost that much all the way around my middle, which is crazy. Here you go. Take this. So anyway, now, so there's that. My challenge goal and what's motivating me, I just showed you what's motivating me, my child. I have 5 of them. This one here is the one that really pushes me and really understands what it means for mommy to do this. My challenge goal is simple. Keep going down and get back to really living the lifestyle changes that we made. It's like they're there. We've taken it all this way, and then I had a little relapse, and now we're back on track, and it feels really good. I want to get up every morning. We've been getting up at 6:30 and getting out here and going for a walk every day. That feels great, and I want that. That's part of my challenge. How did I find out about the challenge? I found out about the challenge quite some time ago when I started another program, and somebody did tell me about it, and if they had, I'd probably be an ambassador by now and about 40 pounds lighter that didn't happen. Oh well. So I learned about it about 8 months later after giving a lot of money and a lot of energy to another diet plan that worked, but didn't keep the weight off. I started gaining it. I know why I gained weight over the last month or so, even with Visalis. The one thing I did right was get my 2 shakes in a day. And everything else under the sun. So, bottom line is, Visalis works if you work it and you do it right. I don't care who you are, I don't care what you are, there's no miracle shake that you can take twice a day with 8,000 other calories and expect to lose weight. That's just not going to happen. There has to be some drive and motivation to make changes, real changes. So we decided that one big issue I was having was pita chips and hummus, which I was so proud of having that be my new big binge. But apparently 2 bags of pita chips and 3 things of hummus a day still counts as a nasty binge, and it wasn't working for me. So back to 2 shakes a day, 1 healthy meal, a couple of snacks, mostly Nutri-Cookies, and the weight's just coming right off. It's just coming off, and the inches have come. What's really cool is that the inches have come off and have stayed off, even though the weight's been up and down. And that's from the exercise and the lean muscle build, and that's what the Visalis shakes are doing for me. Even when I'm adding calories in, I'm still getting the nutrients that my body needs to perform in ways that it never did my whole life. I've been over 300 pounds, most of my life over 350 for a large portion of it. So I broke 300 in the last 4 months. I broke 300 5 or 6 times. I'm almost there again, and this is the last time. So my challenge is to lose 30 pounds. At one point we said 70, but that was 19 days ago, and I didn't lose any. I actually gained a little. So I'm going to set a more realistic goal and make my challenge more about things like permanent change, permanent lifestyle changes, like getting up early, going for a walk, and working a little harder towards that lower calorie goal every day. It's a process. It's my life. It's not bariatric surgery at 45. I'm 43 now. I promised myself if I didn't do it myself by the time I was 45 that I would go do that, and I don't want to do that. So I have lost a total of 100 pounds, give or take a little. I've actually lost 110 and then gained 20 and then lost 15 and then gained 10. So you get the picture. No need to go into further details on that. The bottom line is we're heading in the right direction, and this is my official beginning challenge, 90-day Visalis 90-day challenge showdown video. And all the other ones before this that you've been watching were just kind of leading up to this moment of, I don't know what to call it, smartening up, epiphany, just finally getting to where I need to be. So, Ellie, we have one thing to do still. What's the deal you wanted to do? Word?
Oh yeah, that word.
Word for the day. So my word for the day today is fun.
Okay.
Yep, because we're going to go to Funtown Splashdown, and I still didn't make it into a bathing suit this year, but next year I am so on those slides. All right.
Yeah, she's going to be a cowgirl for Halloween.
Not a cowgirl, a redneck.
Okay.
A healthy redneck. All right,
Okay,
bye everybody.